Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you'll see a question that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. Well, the question that supports this figure says the front and end views of a cylinder are drawn below. Draw an auxiliary plan looking in direction of the arrow B. Now, before we say anything, let us first of all reproduce the given figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. Now, the first thing you do is to draw your um, horizontal line this way. You draw the what? Horizontal line this way in form of a center line. You can see that. And you draw a vertical line this way. You can see that. Now, the radius of the circle, which is written as the end view, is given to be 15 since the thickness of the um, cylinder is 30. So I'm going to take half of what? Half of 30, which is 15. I'll take half of 30, which is 15, which is what we have here. So from 0 to 15. Can you see that? And I'll place it at this point here. Right? And I'm going to draw a circle this way. So we draw the circle this way. This is the circle that we have here, right? Now with this circle, we are going to produce the what? The cylinder, that is the front elevation. From the end view, we'll produce the front elevation. So I'll just project the end of the end view. Come here also, I'll do the same thing this way. You can see that. And I'm going to close it up from here. I'll start from here at this end here. I'll close it up. See that? Then the length of it is given to be 60 from here to here, 60. So from here I'll measure 60. From 0 I'll measure 60. Right? And I'll close it up. And I'll close it up. And close it up too. So this is what we have. We have reproduced the figure that you can see at the right hand side of the screen. Now the next thing we will do, we say we should draw what? We should draw the auxiliary plan. Now the auxiliary plan of what? Looking in direction, you should draw the auxiliary plan looking in direction of the arrow B. So that means you're going to project what? The front elevation. Is that okay now? One thing you need to understand is if you turn this figure this way, if you turn it this way, the way you can see from the right hand side, this will turn to my what? My plan. Are you with me? And this will sit on to what? My elevation. All together now, which is the front view. Now because the way it is lying, that's why you're seeing this as the end view and this as what? As the front view. But if you turn it the way I've turned the right hand side, you see that this will change. It will become the front elevation, which is the front view, and here will still become what? The end view. So what they want us to draw is what? We should draw the auxiliary what? The auxiliary plan. So meaning that we're going to project what? The front view. Are we together now? So what I will do, the first thing is to divide here into 12 equal parts. Just take your compass, place it from this end to this end, and you mark up. Come to this end also, you mark up. Then you come here, you mark up and down. So you're going to project, join those points to the center of the figure this way. Each of those points to the center. To the center. To the center. Right. So here will be, I can start by calling this point to be 0. Here will be 1 and 1. Here will be 2 and here will be 2. Here will be 3. Here will be 3. Here will be 4. Here will be 4. Here will be 5. Here will be 5 and 6. Right. I'm going to project those points upward this way. So if I project here, this is 6 already there. I'll project 5. This is 5. Project 4. This is 4. 3 is already there. Come to 2. Project 2. This is 2. Project 1. This is 1. Right? So this is what we have here. Now the next thing I can just call here to be point A, point B, C, D, E, F, and what? G. Same thing as here. I'll come here A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'll come this point to be what? H, I, J, K, L, M, and what? N. I can just put it that way, depending on what you want to do. Are we good? You can actually use numbers if you want to. Now, if you look at the diagram very well, we're told to look at the direction B from the arrow. The arrow is pointing in this direction. So 30 degrees in this what? Direction. And one thing you need to understand is when my set square is standing this way to the horizontal, this inclined side is what? Is 30 degrees. So that is what I am going to what? Project. Place it this way and I'll project it. So one thing you need to understand is since here is 30 degrees, I will use 60. When it's standing this way, it's 60, right? When it's standing in your T-square this way, this is what? 60. So I will just use the 60 degree and I'm going to project it this way. So from here, this is 60. You can see that. So the angle here is what? 60 because I'm projecting with what? 30. The sum of both of them must be what? Must be 90 degree. Now, proceed. So I cannot draw another parallel line here if I want to. This line I'm drawing here is something here also. To just demarcate these two views this way. Can you see that? So whatever I'm taking, measurement I'm taking, I'm starting from this line here. So let's project. Now, first of all, I'll project point A. It's point A here. Remember, it is standing on my T-square, right? I'll project point A. Take it out. You can see that? That is point A here. We have 2 point A here. There's another point A too. A and H. This way is H. You can see that? And I'm going to take my compass. place my compass at this reference line here from 0, right? From this point to 6, right? From this point to 6, I'll come to the line of A because 6 and A are on the same line. I'll come to the line of A and I'll project. So on the line of A, this is the line of A, right? I'll get point what? Point 6. I'll get point what? Point 6. Can you see that? On the line of A, I have point 6. Same thing, H is on the same line as 6. So I'll do the same measurement. On the line of H, I'll also get point 6. This is what? Point 6. Can you see that? Now we proceed. I'll take the measurement again from B to 5. Can you see that? So on the line, I need to project that point first before I take my measurement. So I'll go to the line of B, point of B here, and I'll project B. I'll project B, project I too, since they're on the same line. So I'll take the measurement from B, from this reference point to 5. Why am I using 5? Because 5 and B are on the same line. So I'll come to the line of B. This is 6 here, this is A here, here is what? B here. So on the line of B, I'll place it here and I'll mark here. That will give me 0.5, right? And on the line of I also, because I and what? 5 on the same point, I'll come here on I and I'll mark. So this point here is 0.5. Are you with me? Still on that same line of B, I'll project to the next 5. Can you see that? And I'll come to the same line of B, I'll mark again. The same line of I, I'll mark again. Because on the line of I and B, we have 2, 5. Is that okay now? So this is here, this is 5 here also. This is another 5 here too. Then I'll project point C. So if I project point C this way, I'll project point G because C and G are on the same line. Can you see that? I'm going to measure from this point. On the line of C, we have 0.4. Can you see that? I'll come to the line of C, I'll mark to get 0.4. Similarly, on the line of what? J, also get what? 0.4. So this is the line of J, and this is the line of C, and this is 0.4. And this is also what? 0.4. And we have 2, 4 on that line. So from this reference point, I'm going to go to 4. Right? And I'll place it at still the point C, I'll mark. And at still the point J, I'm going to mark. So we have this, and we have this. That is 4 also. This is 5, 4, right? Then I'll come again, I'll project point D and K since they're on the same point. So I'll move my set square, project point D and K. Can you see that? So this is D and this is what? K. Then I'll come here from D, I'll come to 3. And I'll come from D to 3. You can see that? I'll come from K to 3 because D and K are on the same point. So this is point 3. Then another point 3 here. Is 3 here. Right? So I'll come again to the next 3. Can you see that? The next three. I'll come to the line of D, I'll mark. I'll come to the line of K, I'll mark. So this point here is for point 3 also, here also point 3. Because D and K and both 3 are on the same line. Similarly, I'm going to project point E and L. Point E, point L. So I'll just take my compass from this reference point here. I'll go to 2, right? And I'll place it at E, I'll mark, and I'll place it at L, I'm going to mark. I'll give me my point what? Point 2. So at L and E, we have point 2, point 2. All together. Then consider E also. I'll come to the next 2. I'll come on point E, I'll mark to get the next 2. And I'll come on point L, I'll mark to get the next 2. So this point here is still for 2. Here also is still for 2. Can you see that? Then I'll project the next point, which is F and what? M. F and M. So if I project point F this way, and also project point M this way. Can you see that? So I'll come from F, this reference point here, go to point 1. Can you see that? I'll come to F, I'll get point 1. I'll come to M, I'll get another point 1. So on the line of M, I have point 1. On the line of F, I have another point 1. Since they're on the same line. Now come again on that line of F also, I have another 1 again, which is here. Can you see that? So I'll come from F, I'll get 1. I'll come on M, I'll get another 1, right? So there's another 1 here, there's another 1 here, right? Then I'll project the last point, but not the least, G and N. That again. So this is the point of G and this is the point of N. So I'll just take my measurement from point G to 0. Can you see that? No, from this reference point here to 0. Then I'll come on the line of G and I'll mark to get point 0 on the line of N and I'll mark. So this point here is seen on the line of N, we have point 0. On the line of G, we also have point 0. So this is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Is 0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Then I'm going to join those points together using my what? My French curve. So let's bring 3 and 3 together. Then 3 and 3 together. Then I can easily just stick in the rest. That again. The rest here is hidden line. Here is what we have. The inner line here you're seeing should be hidden line. All this should be what? Hidden line. Because you cannot see back of the word of the cylinder. Is that okay? Look at what we have here, right? Why this should be hidden line is because of you cannot see behind the cylinder how the side will be hidden, right? And this you see this completely. Is that okay? So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.